silky, soft skin that literally looks like it has a filter on it, but it doesn't. This is the Silk Treasures Holiday Collection. Limited edition, holiday bundle. Also, this one has no auto delivery. It's a $246 value because you're getting 3 full sizes. Basically, the Silk Cream is worth $125. So for $10 more, you are getting $121 worth of product, which is the Silk Canvas and that Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream. That is customer top rated, all on its own. And let's get into it because I want to know all about the silk that is infused into all of these products.
Yeah, so what's really, really wild is that silk is this ingredient that I never knew was so good for the skin. The geisha women discovered this centuries ago. They wear kimono made from silk. And so when they would go to the silk workers, they noticed that no matter how old they were, their hands are always really youthful looking. And they realized, oh my goodness, it's because they're constantly weaving their hands between silk fabrics. There's something in there that makes their skin better. So they're like, we're gonna start doing that. So they actually would take leftover scraps of kimono silk and bathe themselves with it.
No way.
Yes, yes. And it's why we were inspired to create so many different items with silk in it. Particularly one of the things being the Silk Peony Eye Cream. So we have 2 eye creams. The original one is really, really great, but it is very rich. It's super emollient. We wanted to create something that would always pair well with makeup. That was a little bit more lightweight, but still really effective. And this is the product of that. So do you see how you don't need a lot, okay? And when you go to apply it, it glides on so smoothly. And the silk fibers from this leaves this nice finish where it's not greasy, it's lightweight, but that hydration is sinking into the skin and it stays in there. That's what I love about silk.
It melts. That's why we call it the melting.
The melt, yes. 15 minutes later, look what it does to our beautiful model's under eyes. Do you see how her skin actually does look pretty hydrated in my opinion in the before after, but in the before picture, but after 15 minutes, look how much smoother it is. Do you see that?
And the smoothness is coming from the hydration and also that great silk that's in there.
Yeah, the silk and the peony extract. So peony is known as the king of flowers in Japan, and so that's really powered with the HADASE-3, the anti-aging superfoods that has so much antioxidants in there. So you're getting that, you're getting the silk. Look at our beautiful model, Cindy. Do you see how she has some of those cross-hatching, the fine lines, and the before, 15 minutes later, completely gone.
Just 15 minutes.
Yeah, so the thing about silk, you'll see this in not just the eye cream, the canvas, or the moisturizer, but what I loved and realized is silk has this wonderful way of really keeping the hydration in, but it's not heavy. It can also absorb any remaining excess oils on the skin. So no matter what skin type you have, it gives a nice balance and just brings you back to where it needs to be.
Great
It's
point.
so good.
Okay, where we're moving on to the cream.
Let's do the cream.
Silk cream.
This was the first ever moisturizer that launched for TATCHA.
This is
Isn't it so good?
like a gel.
It's a gel, like weightless gel-like cream. Get in close, take a look at this. Ooh. It's like this whipped, fluffy, lightweight gel. And it's so decadent. It's so good, and you don't need a lot. Just a pea-sized amount with this little beautiful golden spoon. That's all you need. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand and take it all the way up to my arm.
Oh, that's like cooling. It feels.
It is very cooling. This texture is what really sold me on the moisturizer. Because I don't like heavy stuff, I don't like gummy things, and I remember this was before I tried the Ageless Enriching Renewal Cream. This moisturizer, I was shocked at how amazing it was, how it gave me the hydration. And back then, I didn't need a ton. So this was able to play with my skin, meet me where my skin was in its season, and give me the hydration I needed, take out some of what I didn't need. My mother, who went through chemotherapy, she's doing great, but she loved this. She would have to add moisturizer to her skin like 4 times a day. When I gave her this, she applied it once in the morning, once at night, and that was it. So remember when I was telling you about the geisha women? This is an image of them bathing next to a basin of water with leftover kimono scraps.
With the silk?
With the silk.
Do you see all of these secrets?
Yeah.
The beauty secrets. It's just so beautifully fascinating. But now these are the consumer surveys.
Yeah, so this is just on the moisturizer alone, on the Silk Cream, which I absolutely love. Every person agreeing that after 1 week of use, the texture of their skin felt smoother and softer. So we look at the geisha women, they found something amazing in the Silk. We see that these women found something amazing in the Silk. After 2 weeks of use, 90% of our users are agreeing that their skin looked and felt firmer, okay? That their skin elasticity improved, and that their dry lines and wrinkles appeared softened.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
like, the proof is in the pudding.
Well, that's the thing, because we talk about, okay, fine lines and wrinkles. We talk about that all the time. But elasticity
That's right.
is really difficult.
Correct.
Firmness is really difficult to combat, right? Whether you're trying to reverse it,
Correct.
and more importantly, also to prevent it.
Yeah, getting ahead of it, all those
Yes.
things. Like, it's not just silk, it's the way that our scientists developed this and really curated. We have about over 50 years of luxury skincare beauty experience combined on our TATCHA Institute team of all of our scientists. And they really know what they're doing. The way that they marry just a bit of silk, just a bit of the How to Say 3, it's like a symphony. That's how he described it to me. You don't get too much trumpet or too many string instruments. It's just like a perfect harmony. After 2 weeks of use, okay, so this is a silk primer. After 2 weeks of use, every person agreeing that the silk canvas, which we'll get into, provided their skin felt softer, fresh, natural, appeared more even toned, younger looking, healthier looking, their makeup applied more smoothly. This is just on bare skin because the primer made their bare skin better. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
This is it. Go for it really quickly
Yeah.
because we don't have a lot of time.
Yes. So, slow pour mousse, texture is beautiful, but let me show you what happens when you pair it with makeup. This is silk fibers. When you wear this on bare skin, it gives you a beautiful filter focus finish. But when you pair it with makeup, take a look. All right, so this disappears beautifully on the skin. If we have a chance, I want you to see on Wendy how this disappears completely. I'm leaving it like this so you can see where I've applied it. I'm gonna apply where I do not have any silk canvas. I mean, yes. So nothing, right? You just get like a little bit. Now, I'm applying where I do have silk canvas.
There, it's so
Do you
much
see
more
that?
saturated.
Look at this.
And it holds on.
The fibers are clinging to the pigment.
Yeah.
And it's not sticking to your skin, so you don't have to reapply. Your skin's not absorbing anything. Like, it stays all day. I love it.
Yesterday I went to get my hair done, and my stylist was like, I was like, oh, I have TATCHA tomorrow night. She's like, oh my God, I love the silk canvas. And I said, really? She's like, I like to wear it as a primer under my makeup, but also it perfects the
Skincare
skin
treatment.
on no makeup days because it kind of like blurs the pores and the situation on your
Filter focus
skin.
finish, I love it.
Try this set out. Instead of $246, $135. You're buying the Silk Cream for $125 and getting the other two just for $10 more, and that is it. No AD, so stock up if you love that silk canvas, because I know there's a lot of us out there that love this, like Amelia, my hairstylist. This is a good set to pick up.